Alright, so we're live, y'all. Hope y'all can hear me. Alright, y'all. Alright, let's give me a few moments. Hope everybody having a good morning out there. Give me a few moments while I share this. Give me a few moments while I share this, y'all. Alrighty then. Alright. I'm gonna share this again. Alright, y'all. Let's get this going. Alright. Alright, so probably not gonna have that many people on here. I usually do this in a bigger, in front of a bigger viewers. I normally do this on TikTok, showing this on TikTok, but I'm gonna start coming on Facebook, doing it on Facebook more. But there's not that big of, for some reason, there's not that big of an audience on Facebook. They don't have it. They don't, they don't. I don't know. So let's just get started, y'all. Um, all right. So when you log into your account, you're gonna see stuff like this. You're gonna see this right here. You're gonna see this on your screen, and everybody that log in will see this. So if you see this on your phone, if it's gonna be up and down. If you have a PC and laptop, you're gonna see straight across. We recommend y'all to use a PC and a laptop to do this, especially when you pulling your credit report and filling out the letters. Okay, so you're gonna come in here, and this is what you're enrolling to right here, the income shifted membership. All right here. All right, so you're gonna see this pop up right here. You're gonna see all of this. So income shifted membership, and you're gonna see your the services that comes with your income shifted membership. So since we're talking about credit, we're gonna come straight here to the my credit system. All right, and then the my credit system, that's gonna pop up right here. You have your introduction video, my credit system introduction. Watch this video. It's 42 seconds long. Not that long, y'all. Okay. Um, let's continue the step right here. Continue. All right, y'all. So you're gonna get to this page right here, and you're gonna see the training. So this is your training. So this is where you're gonna spend most of your times at right here. So you're gonna spend most of your times back here. Okay, y'all. This is where you're gonna spend most of your times at right here. All right, and this right here is the create a dispute letter. I'm gonna go over this later. Uh, I'm gonna go over this later right here. Um, all right, y'all. So let's get started. You got step number one. This pretty easy and simple to go over. Step number one. Let me make sure that this zoomed up enough for y'all. I hope that's good enough. Hope y'all can see all that. Okay, so you got step number one. As you can see, uh, pull your credit report. Pull your credit report from annualcreditreport.com. You get a free. Everybody get a free credit report every 7 days from annualcreditreport.com. So when you log in and go to your when you go to the credit system, to the my credit system, you're going to see this right here, the steps. Okay, and all you gotta do is click on that, and your credit report will pop up, and then you on there. Okay, make sure you're using a PC and laptop is better that way. Okay, especially when you pulling your credit report from Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. So you're gonna pull your full credit report from all three credit bureaus. Okay, y'all. And my FICO cost. That's another site where you can pull your credit report and you do like credit monitoring through them. Okay, but you could also like do manual credit monitoring yourself. Um, but this optional. So just go to annualcreditreport.com, pull your free credit report. Okay, some people like my FICO, some people don't. So it's up to you. All right. And if you don't have a PC or a laptop, uh, family member or friends that got a PC laptop with a printer, or go to the library. I'm pretty sure the libraries they have PCs with printers. I know Staples do. You can go to Staples, FedEx, UPS. So I know they do. Okay. So here goes step two. Step two is freezing secondary beers. How many of y'all know that there's secondary beers out there? How many of y'all know about that? Do y'all know about the secondary beers? Okay. So freezing secondary beers, this pretty much when you put a freeze on them, you're stopping them from using your data. Basically like reporting your data to the three main credit bureaus. Okay. So when you put on this very very important that you do this. You want to put on a freeze doing this. So you click right here, and then the the security freeze page will pop up, and then you'll be able to fill out the information and put on a freeze. It's going to instantly happen when you request a security freeze, and you have a list of them. There's four of them. Out of four of them, two of them going to be the same. So you only requesting three security freeze. And here go a PDF file if you want to go look over. There's more of them, over 15. It looked like there's over 50 of them. So there's more of them. That's if you want to do that, but you want to freeze the main ones. All right. Let's move on. You got step three, checking for errors. So the Fair Credit Report Act states that any information that is listed on your credit report that is inaccurate, outdated, or unverifiable must be removed from your credit file. Okay. Once you have your credit file, it's important that you thoroughly look it over for errors. There are several type of errors that can be found on your credit report. Okay, so you got a PDF file to look over common errors that's on your credit report. Okay, you got that PDF file, so looking for errors, that's very important. Okay, going over these steps is very important, y'all. You have six steps all together, and it's 25 minutes long. It just broke it down to y'all in steps. Okay, each step is different. Okay, so let's continue, y'all. So step four right here, this is where you're gonna spend most of your time at, on step four. Okay, most of our members spend most of the time right here. This is where I tell members to go to more than anything, because you're disputing items from your credit report. You're disputing items. You're disputing debts from your credit report. And step four is pretty much going to teach you how to use the letters, which letter to use for this debt, which letter to use for this item, and stuff like that. So step four is going to teach you how to, you know, remove. It's going to show you how to remove those items, those debts from your credit report. Okay, y'all. It's also going to teach you your rights and your law. Okay, and that's very, very important that y'all watch step 4. That's very, very important because this is where you're going to be spending most of your time at in the back office. Okay, and then under step 4, they give you the addresses to the credit bureaus where you're going to be sending the letters to. So always come in here, always come in the credit system and use these addresses to put on your envelopes. Okay, y'all. So if you send a letter to Equifax, make sure you come in here and use these addresses for Equifax. These addresses, okay, when you send them letters out. All right, y'all. And when you do send them letters out, you send them out as certified mail return receipt for track record keeping. All right, y'all. Then you got the identity dispute letters. Okay, y'all. Um, if you read these letters, I'm gonna break these letters down to you because we have an automated letter writer tool. You can download these documents if you want to and fill them out, but you really don't have to do that because we have an automated letter writing tool and to make it so much easier for you. So I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that after I break after these steps. Okay, y'all. And then you got more information for like right here, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. So you can file a complaint with the CFPB, and you got Federal Trade Commission. If you suspect you are a victim of identity theft, you can file a claim and receive a recovery plan. So file a identity theft claim. Okay, you can use that as well. State Attorney General. All right, you got state attorney general information, so you have important information. You know, if it gets that deep, you can use this information, y'all. Okay, so you do that. You do have that, and we are IRS. We are IRS regulated, accredited by the BBB. So we do follow the law, and we do use our rights. Okay, y'all. This is a legal business, so we are following the law. Okay, you come down to step 5. You got credit utilization right here. So this basically showing you how to keep that credit utilization. If you have a credit card, you know your credit. So it's going to show you how to keep that credit utilization underneath that. 20 to 10%. That's the best to keep it at 20 to 10%. 30% is good, but the best to keep it at is 20 to 10%. So they're going to show you how to utilize your credit here with step 5. Okay, y'all. And each step is not that long, y'all. It's a video with an overview to read. Okay, so each step is not that long. Then you got step 6. This is the last step. So step 6 is going to teach you how to build credit. If you never had credit, it's going to show you how to reestablish and build new credit. And if you do have credit and you want more credit, it's going to show you how to build more credit. Okay, and it's going to give you a list of credit card programs that you can go through. Okay, so uh, you got credit loan builder programs, and then you got secure credit cards. Okay, y'all. So you can go through all of this information right here. Step 6 comes with a video with an overview. Okay, y'all. So when you come in here, make sure y'all go over each step. Don't skip the steps, y'all, because it's very, very important that you get educated as well, because this is going to teach you how to properly, and permanently remove items, remove debt from your credit report. It's going to teach you how to repair your credit, so you always know how to do this without paying hundreds and thousands of dollars to do so. Now you got right here how to build credit paying rent. Okay, y'all. So you can download this PDF file, and this PDF file is going to show you how you can report your rent history to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, to the three main credit bureaus, and you can increase your rent. I mean, you can increase your not your rent, but you can increase your credit paying rent and reporting your rent to the three main credit bureaus. And each credit bureau have a credit score for you. Okay, so that's a plus right there. And then congratulations, you complete the steps. Okay, y'all, you complete the steps. All right, so again, you have six steps. You have six steps altogether, y'all. You have 6 steps, and as you go through these steps, take your time. You can take out a notebook and write down notes. Okay, y'all. This is why this credit system's so cheap, because it's only, got to think about it. $39.95 a month is very, very cheap. That's why people, are using this credit system. This is the biggest loophole on social media. So that's why people are using this credit system. And if you break it down, that's $1.32 a day. So we can afford $1.32 a day. That's how cheap it is, y'all. Okay. So if you break $39.95 down, that's $1.32 a day. All right, y'all. Um, Now let's go over the automated letter writing tool. So this basically was step 4, okay? Because I didn't go over the letters, so now I'm finna go over the letters right now. So you have the automated letter writing tool right here. Create a dispute letter, and it's so simple and so easy to use, y'all. All you gotta do is click right here, and then this will pop up right here. Your automated letter writing tool is right here, and as you can see, it say fill out the information. All you got to do is fill out the information, right? So the my econ attorneys, they put together the letters, they put together the coding and the correct coding and words for you in the letters. So they already did that work for you. And the only thing they're telling you to do is to come in here and fill out important information, your information and the creditor's information that's found in your credit report. Okay, y'all. And then if you click right here, you'll have 14 different pre-written letters, and each letter have, coding and wording in it. Okay, so each letter is different. Okay, y'all. And then you have your 4 main rounds of letters right here. These are the 4 main rounds of letters that you're going to use for uh, bankruptcies, repossessions, student loans, medical bills, medical collections, charge off, child support, credit cards, foreclosure, collections, things like that. So these are the 4 main rounds of letters that you're going to use, and you're going to start off with this letter right here, verification dispute letter. This is your verification letter, and you telling these people, when you send this letter out, you telling the credit bureaus to validate all documentations. Okay, not your debt. Okay, you know that you're in debt. You're not saying that you're in debt. You're not saying that you're not in debt. You're telling them to validate all documentations, and you're using your right. You have every right to send out these letters to dispute items from your credit report. Okay, y'all. So we are following the law. We are using our rights. And people, if you're wondering how we're able to remove these items from our credit report without paying it off, this is how we're doing it right here, y'all. We're using these letters right here. Okay. So you start off with sending this letter out, and they have to validate all documentations, not your debt. I'm talking about documentations, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, they won't have it. They won't have it. And sometimes they like to send you a form back. That's okay. They have to verify who did they talk to, when did they talk to these people, where did they talk to these people, and how did they talk to these people. So they have to verify all that information to you if they send you a form back. So majority of the times with these 2 letters, they will start removing those, start disputing those, those items, those debt from your credit report permanently, y'all. So you're doing this the correct way. All right. And then you got your violation FCRA rights letter. They're not validating all documentations, and they didn't verify it. You send out this letter, just tell them, hey, you violate my rights. I'm using my rights here. Go ahead and start out of, you have to follow the law, start removing those, those debt items from our credit report. And then if you get down to this, the intent to litigate, you basically saying, I'm taking you to court, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you because they didn't follow the first 3 steps here. Okay, y'all, so that's how that worked. And like I said again, with this letter is telling them to validate all documentations, not your debt. I'm talking about documentations here, y'all, not your debt. You know that you're in debt. You're not saying that you're in debt. You're not saying that you're out of debt. Okay, so you have every right to dispute items from your credit report. And like I said, we are IRS regulated, and we are using the law, and we are using our rights. We have FCRA rights as a consumer. Okay, y'all. So Let's say you got let's say you have a medical collection and a repossession. Okay, you want to start removing that repossession before that medical collection. So work on removing that repossession first, and after you dispute that repossession, move on to the medical collection. Then you move on, then you move on, then you move on. You don't want to send a bunch of letters out there at a time because it's going to make you start the disputing process over, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, y'all. So it's very, very important that y'all follow the steps. Okay, you want to dispute one item off your credit report at a time, and work on removing the big stuff first. Then you get to the last, then work on removing the little stuff later. Okay. Identity dispute letter, just like the first letter that you send out to the three credit bureaus to update your identity. Nicole, yes, one at a time. Um, so this right here is your identity dispute letter. Um, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion on your credit report, you will see if anything. You will see if there's anything that's incorrect that's going on with your identity. I would recommend writing on removal before moving on to the next one, because because you want to see if they're going to remove it, or you're going to see if they're going to send you a form back. That way you can, if they don't remove it, you got to move on to the next step and send this letter out to them, the method of verification letter, just in case they don't remove it. So that's why you want to work on removing one at a time. And then you don't want to get confused, and you definitely don't want to start the dispute process over. Okay, so that's why you do one at a time. It's better that way. Okay, y'all. So again, when it comes to your identity dispute letter, with Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, in your credit report, you will see if there's anything that's incorrect, and all you got to do is come in here and just click on this. All right, just to see if it's incorrect, and everything that you typed in up here will get printed into the pre-written letter. Okay, so you don't have to worry about filling anything out right here. You're going to fill it out right here to update your identity right here. All right, and then you want to update your employers too. So if you have an old employer, make sure you update your new employers and remove your old employers. That's very important that y'all do this. So updating your identity is very, very important because it's going to help you with the disputing process. Okay. So after they update your identity, start work on disputing items from your credit report. Okay. So then you got the hard inquiries right here. When it comes to hard inquiries, hard inquiries, whatever you want to call them, I call them inquiries. Some people call them inquiries. Okay. You want to remove one at a time. Okay, so you can work on this stuff last. So if you got big debts that you working on, work on removing like hard inquiries, soft inquiries, and stuff like that last. Okay, and remove one at a time, because this stuff right here, if you got like 20 of these, like 10 to 20 of these, it can get expensive for you, especially when you send them off as certified mail. It does cost when you send them off as certified mail. I don't know how much it costs at your post office, but it's different for every. I think it's different for different post office. I don't know, but it does cost. And Goodwill right here. So this is your Goodwill letter. Everybody be asking me about the pay for delete. So the Goodwill, I mean not pay for delete, but the late payment. So the Goodwill letter is your late payment, and this letter you only can remove up to two late payments from your credit report from all three credit bureaus, and that's it. Okay, so this letter only can do so much, y'all. That's just how that's how these late payments letters set up, y'all. You only can do so much when it comes to your late payments. So you only can remove up to two at a time from each credit report. And I think you gotta wait a certain amount of time you can send out before you can fill out these letters again to send them out. Okay, so make sure you only removing two late payments from each credit report, and that's it. And of course, this is your pay for delete letter right here. Okay, so you go over that information, uh, and you got your medical collection. When it comes to medical collection, we recommend use members to just use the four main rounds of letters right here when it comes to medical collection, because it's going to make them validate all documentations. Okay, so it's better that way. You got your original creditor letter right here. You can send this letter to the original creditors. Okay, and this letter will tell them that they have to follow, like, the original creditor letter basically have to follow, like, follow the law as well, like collecting information and stuff like that, and they have to collect all documentation. And you know, you just make it. You know, when you send this letter out, you just making sure, like, do they still have your information? Did they throw it away? You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna help you as well by sending this letter out, if that's if you want to. Already went over that. Credit queries. Okay. Here go your credit bureaus for credit queries. So you know these are, and this right here, this is your this right here is the 30-day no response letter. Okay, y'all. So when you send these letters out, I think this letter, I want to say this letter, and I think this letter. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, two of these letters they have 30 days to respond back to you. I know the first one they have 30 days to respond back to you, but it's two of these letters that have to respond back to you, and I know this one is 15 days. This one is 15 days. Okay, so when you send this letter out, they have to respond back to you within 30 calendar days, and if they don't, you just send out your 30-day no response letter, and it's basically telling them, hey, I gave you 30 days to collect all documentations. Go ahead and start removing those debts and those items from my report, because evidently they don't have that information. Okay, y'all, and like I said, the my econ attorneys, they put these letters together for you with the correct coding and wording in it. Okay, y'all. So that's pretty much it when it comes to filling out these letters. There's nothing to it. And when you filling this out, y'all, again, you want to remove one. You want to make sure that you're removing. I mean, disputing one item off your credit report at a time. Okay, at a time, y'all. Don't come in here and start filling out this letter with you know, with medical collections, student loans, and stuff like that. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. You want to remove one item off your credit report at a time, y'all. Okay, and and make sure you include a notary. Okay, you go to the bank and get your letter notarized. We recommend y'all do that because the credit bureau is going to take you way more serious, because you basically have somebody that's higher up looking at it, basically another eye looking at it. And when you click right here, it's going to take you to the print page. So everything that you typed in on here get printed into the pre-written letter with the information that you put in on here. Okay, y'all. So the print page will pop up, and on that printing page, make sure you remove the header and the footer. You don't want the header and the footer on there, so remove the header and the footer. Okay, so make sure that's off there. All right. And on the print page, that you're going to make sure that all the information is correct. Okay. And then you can just save your letter to your PC laptop, and you can print out the letter. And that's how you have your letters. It's that simple. It's probably going to take you no less than 10 minutes just to fill out this. Probably no less than 7 minutes just to fill this out. It doesn't take that long. Okay, y'all. So that's it right there for the credit system, stuff like that. Do y'all have any questions? Any questions? Before I get off here? No No questions. Make sure y'all like this up for me. Share this if you can. Share it with a family member, friend, Facebook friend, whoever. So like this up for me, y'all. For the people that want to get started, uh, send me a message. Send me a message on Messenger, and I will get back to you with all the details on how you can enroll. Yes, this is all explained in the 25-minute training. So Nicole, you can. I'm gonna leave this this video up here when I get off live. I'm gonna leave this up here. It's still gonna be up here. That way you can watch this over and over. Yes, if you go to the live, you have to wait. Did you try pulling your credit report yet? Because if you try pulling it already, you're gonna have to wait 7 days. And that's fine because there's nobody rushing you to do this. You could take your time, pace yourself. Nobody forcing you to get it done right away or anything like that. This right here is going to allow you to take your time to do this. Yeah, so if you did, you're going to have to wait 7 days to re-pull it again. Okay, so when y'all put and when you pull your credit report, make sure that you're saving it. Make sure that you save your credit report. And if there's nothing on there, that's okay. You might not have no debt or no items. What's with a credit bureau. I know, but it's free. Unless you want to pay for it. I think it's $1. You can look it up. So go to annualcreditreport.com and see how much it is. I think it's like a few dollars or something like that. If you want to pay for it, you can to pull your credit report again. But everybody get a free credit report every 7 days. Every 7 days you get a free full credit report from each credit bureau. That's how they got it set up. But you can pay for, I think it's like $1 or a couple dollars, something like that. Might be more because of the stuff that's been going on and stuff like that with the economy. But okay, y'all. Any more questions? No more questions. I wanted to pull. Never mind. You're welcome, Nicole. All right, y'all. I'm about to end this live. I hope y'all have a great day out there, y'all. Like I said again, like this up, share this for me, share this with a family member or a friend. And for those of you that want to enroll, reach out to me, send me a message. I will send you my the details on how to enroll, and you can get going ASAP. All right, y'all. I will leave this video up so that way y'all can watch this. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Hope y'all have a good day. I'm out of here.